I know February's over and the prep of the month, kits and kit building is over, but this is something that I really wanted to get to, so I'm going to bend the rules a little bit and talk about it even though it's March. This is a kit that I keep in the truck, and it's not a get home kit, it's not a bug out kit, it's just a kit that I keep in the truck just in case I need it. This little truck might break down, you never know. But it didn't break down. What happened is I had a friend that asked me if I'd like to go and look over some land he bought. It's about 7 acres, and it was land that had been cut, I don't know, 5 years ago. And if you've ever been out on land where all the trees have been harvested, or many of the trees have been harvested, in this case pine, it's rough territory, rough. I mean just ankle biter rough. So we went out there and just had a great time. I thought we were only going for a couple hours. We ended up being out there all day. And I'm glad I had this in the truck. Let's look at what's in it and you'll see why. Alright, first of all, this is a cheap, and I mean cheap, little waist pack that I got either at Walmart or Academy or even online, maybe on Amazon. But it wasn't more than 23 bucks. And the reason I got it, the reason it interested me, is it actually came with a Y harness. And if you've ever worn a waist pack and put any weight on it, you know that it needs a Y harness to help support the weight. And that's why I got it. It was just a little throwaway type thing. I probably was going to make a gift out of it, as I often do, but I ended up keeping it and wearing it a few times, and now I keep it in this old truck. First of all, on the outside of the pack, on the right, I've got one of those cheap Walmart multi-tools. I'll tell you what, it's better than nothing. $3.85, I think, is what they cost. And then in the right zippered pouch that's also on the belt, I just have one of those cheap dollar ponchos, $2 ponchos. On the left zippered pouch, I've got a lighter and a chapstick. There's a space for 2 16-ounce water bottles in each corner of the pack. I like that a lot. Nothing else will really fit in there. You can't put a Stanley steel container or anything like that. But hey, that's pretty good. That's a lot of water to be carrying in a waist pack. In the very back zippered pocket of the main pack, I have a rescue blanket and a bandana. In the next compartment, which is kind of hard to get to, I've placed the items that I don't foresee having to use unless things go long or things go bad. Let's look at them. Now what I've got in there is a first aid kit, and it's based on one of those $1.98 Johnson & Johnson Walmart first aid kits, but I've added some stuff to it. I've also got some cordage, not 550, something a little bit smaller, but it's good cordage. And then I've got one of those $1 Walmart headlights. And make sure if you buy those, and I recommend you have those all over the place, that they still have the clear plastic divider that keeps the little button battery from engaging. The first aid kit I've augmented with some triple antibiotic ointment, some anti-diarrheal, some Benadryl, a little bit of moleskin, and then my favorite, the vet wrap. It's not a full wrap, it's enough to maybe handle one large injury or an injury on a large limb versus a small limb. The little metal container has some fire starter and a small button compass. That leaves the main compartment totally empty so that I can put any kind of snacks or lunch items or anything I want to put in there. Because like I said, this is not a ready to go get home bag or any kind of little bug out. It is hopefully a bag for me to be ready to go on some sort of a little adventure. So I can throw the stuff in that I want to. But I've always got the stuff I might need.